Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Did you know that by washing your car, you can make it 10 times faster because of weight reduction and improved aerodynamics? Pretty fast, baby, huh? But no, I'm just messing with you guys. So my name is Frank, and then today I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly and safely wash a car with minimizing the chances of installing scratches, swirls, or micro marring on the clear coat or paint itself, depending on the year of the car. So I've been detailing my own cars for roughly around a year, give or take. So I can say I have my fair share of knowledge on how to properly handle a car. First thing you're going to want to need is a source of running water. If you don't have water, you can use waterless wash or optimum no rinse. Those pretty much are. Spray down the car, wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, boom, perfect. But if you do have running water, you can use a pressure washer. If you don't have a pressure washer, you can use a gun attachments for the hose, spray down the car. So 2 bucket system, very important, very crucial in washing a car. So first bucket is going to be your wash bucket, which is going to have water, your grit guard, and your microfiber. Okay, and then fill it up with water and like 1 to 2 good squeezes of whatever car shampoo you want to use. And then the rinse bucket, which also has the grit guard, but this one is just going to have plain water, nothing special to it. First step in washing your car, of course, cleaning your wheels and tires. Having a proper wheel and tire cleaner is very, very good to have. You don't necessarily need it, but very good to have. This one is a double black diamond Rennie Doyle brake buster. What you want to do, spray down the whole wheel and tire of the car, let it dwell for like a minute to 1 minute 30 seconds. Scrub down the tire with a stiff bristled brush. You don't necessarily need to do that. The wheel and tire cleaner will handle it perfectly fine. That ensures you really get into that tire and clean it very well. Once you do that, rinse that down. Rinse the car from top to bottom. When washing the car, working from top to bottom is very crucial, of course. Rinse down the whole car. Okay, once you do that, you can use a foam cannon or foam gun to add soap to the car. You don't need this, don't need it, okay? If you don't have one, it's perfectly fine. If you do want one, I would recommend going to Obsessed Garage. The MTM foam cannons run you about 90 bucks. Pretty expensive. You can go on Amazon, find one for cheaper. But what you're going to want to have is a proper car shampoo or car soap. This adds lubrication to the paint so you won't scratch it, which is very important when washing a car. You don't want to install scratches or anything. So of course, 1 to 2 squeezes in the wash bucket. Okay, boom. That's that step. When actually doing the touch wash, you want to use a proper microfiber, okay? And then, by microfiber, I use microfiber a lot. Microfiber is a specific type of cloth that will minimize the swirls and scratches. So get your microfiber. Always go straight back and forth linear motions. When working with the car, back and forth linear motions are very important. Once you're done washing one panel with your microfiber, dip it into the rinse bucket, okay? Dip it into the rinse bucket, really make sure you get all that dirt, loose debris off. Take it out, wring it out, dip it back into your wash bucket, continue the whole car, and then when working with the car, top to bottom. Remember that, top to bottom, very crucial, very important. Always leave the bottom to the last, so get around the car, let's say all the way down, let's say to the middle, and then you can start doing the bottom. And once you're done with that, rinse it down. And then once you're done rinsing, of course, you're going to want to dry the car. When drying the car, this is the most dangerous part of washing your car. This is when you install the most swirls, scratches, micro marring on the paint. So when you're washing your car, there's many ways to wash the car, dry the car, my bad. So what you want to do is go straight back and forth linear motions, or what you can also do is the blotting method. Put the towel on the wet car, blot it down, lift it up. That way you pretty much won't add any scratches or swirls or micro marring on the paint. Water is a solvent, so it won't add lubrication to the paint. That's when a drying aid really comes into help. A drying aid like Bead Maker or ONR, which is Optimum No Rinse diluted 1 to 16, is a perfect drying aid. So a drying aid adds lubrication to the paint. Bead Maker actually adds lubrication, slickness at the end, and protects the paint as well. What you want to do is when the car is wet and everything, spray the whole car down with your choice of drying aid. Of course, this one actually has a very great smell to it. Once you do that, you're going to start to see beads forming on the car and the water coming down because of surface tension. That surface tension is going to help you out a lot, which will take a bulk of the water off of the car. And then once you do that, spray like just like spray some onto your drying towel. Spray it on the car, of course. And then let's say the car has water on it, surface tension is going to be off. And then always work straight back and forth motion. Okay, never go circular. Okay, always go back and forth. Okay, it's very important when you do that. When you do that, perfect, done. You're done drying the car. Make sure you also get out of here, bro. When you're drying the wheels, it's just as important as drying the paint. If you have really nice wheels, they're OZ Racing wheels. Make sure you dry it with a microfiber cloth so you don't install any more scratches or anything like that onto the wheels. And then when you're done with that, it's optional. You don't have to do that. Can you guys go fight somewhere else, please? Come on. Thank you. Oh, they're gonna fight there, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So when doing this, my choice is using CarPro Pro, which is a water-based tire dressing. Excuse me. Depending on how you want your wheel to look, get in. If you want it to look really shiny, you can use a good amount of that. If you want it to have more of a matte finish, use 1 or 2 drops. This is a grease ball, which means that it's been used a lot, so it has a really good amount of tire dressing. All you really want to do is go 1 to 2 passes, depending how shiny or how matte, however you want that tire to look. Perfect, done. Let's say you wake up the next morning and there's water spots on your car. That's when an instant detailer or bead maker comes in. Spray wherever you have that water spotting, wipes it right off. Perfect, then that's a finished car. Baby, can you move please? Thank you. And then, what most people miss are the windows. Optional, I would recommend doing it because it just gives the car a very uniform look. Oh, that's not water, there you go. So, something like Stoner's Invisible Glass Cleaner, spray it on. 2 towel method, very important. First one is a buffing towel, it takes off that top layer. Second one is a leveling towel, which ensures you don't have any streaks left on that window. Boom. It's pretty much it to washing a car. Washing your car is fun if you make it fun. Don't just wash your car and be like, oh, this is so boring. Make sure you have fun with it. Please don't take your car to one of those car wash places where you can just drive through it. Because what that does are those machines that actually touch your car. Washed a really dirty car, that could have had rocks, mud, or really thick debris on it, creates more scratches on your car. Not what you want, right? That's what you want to do when you're washing your car, is minimizing that possibility of installing more swirls or scratches or micro-marring on your paint. But, just have fun with it and just make it fun. I mean, working in the sun isn't fun, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you guys ever need my help with, let's say you really get into it and you start liking it, which you will if you make it fun. If you guys need help or anything, please feel free to contact me. You can go on my Instagram, which is Frank_Flooring. You can hit me up, shoot me a DM, whatever. If you need any other tips or any recommendations on how to wash your car, I'm always going to be here. I'm available. You can also make it into a little side hustle. That's what I do. I wash my parents' cars, my buddies' cars, or my neighbors' cars. I charge them, make money. Starting off, it isn't that hard. Just have fun with it. So, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.